What's going on, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like and I'll happily get back to you. Now we're here with another Mythical Monday video. Thank you to everybody who's been giving me their recommendations. Thank you for everybody that's been commenting and so forth. Let's get on to this week. Now like I said, if I haven't received the recommendation from anyone, then it literally, I just think off the cuff. I don't like have it all prepared and have like the next few Mondays written out. I literally just think the day before and then I just end up doing it, and it was the same for this week. Now the last couple of weeks I've been doing some domestic matchups. I've done James DeGale against Billy Joe Saunders. Last week I did Johnny Nelson and Lawrence Okoli, and I was just racking my brain up for more like mythical matchups that were happening that didn't happen, but what could have happened on the domestic scene. Of course, when you think about it, you think of the likes of Khan Brook and well, Khan Brook is going to be one, and Junior Witter against Wiki Hatton, that was another one. Now for this particular week I was thinking of this one. This was a fight that really should have happened in 2016. It was one of the biggest domestic matchups that could have been made, and it was the Battle of Manchester, and I'm talking about Anthony CROLLA and Terry Flanagan. These two were supposed to fight each other in 2016. It was a huge fight back then on the domestic level anyway. I mean, both were world champions, but in the UK it was a pretty big fight, and unfortunately we never got round to seeing it. Anthony CROLLA was with Matchroom, Terry Flanagan was with Frank Warren. We already know how boxing politics are, but even on that sense, you got the feeling that this still could have been made, because Frank Warren, who represented Terry Flanagan, he was saying that he was more than happy for Flanagan to, you know, cross over and fight on Matchroom and on Sky Sports. He was happy with that. Anthony CROLLA said that the fight needed to happen. Both men were pretty much in favour of the fight. There was no real animosity between the two. I mean, despite both of them being from Manchester, Anthony CROLLA was a Man United fan, Terry Flanagan a Man City fan. These two even went to the same school, so there was no like animosity between the two. I think both of them recognised that if they fought each other, then it would do well for their families, but unfortunately it just did not get round to happening. Now I can't remember the exact details as to why, but I know that eventually both of them suffered defeats. Anthony CROLLA suffered a defeat to Jorge Linares in 2017, and later on that year Terry Flanagan lost to Maurice Hooker. So or maybe that was 2018 actually when he lost to Hooker, but either way, subsequent defeats for both of them suddenly kind of took the shine away from this particular fight. But it had everything. I mean, it was a unification fight. Some saying that it was the biggest fight in Manchester boxing history. That's how big this particular fight was. Flanagan was, I think he was more of the puncher. Anthony CROLLA was more of the technical fighter. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen this one, man, and it's a shame that this one never happened. It's not the biggest Mythical Monday matchup that I'm ever going to do, but it was a fight that a lot of people in the UK were looking forward to, but unfortunately it didn't happen. So who was you picking at the time when this fight was on the cusp of being made? Was you going for CROLLA? I mean, CROLLA was looking very good. Terry Flanagan was also looking good, but you know, unfortunately we just didn't get around to seeing it. I think that CROLLA had the bigger names on his resume, but Terry Flanagan was a very good fighter too, man. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that this didn't happen, but I don't know, I slightly would lean towards CROLLA, but it's very close. I mean, I'm not even 100% sure as to who would win. I mean, back then when the fight was on the verge of being made, I wasn't sure then, and now I'm still not sure. I would slightly probably favour CROLLA on points, but Terry Flanagan could have won this one, and it's a shame it didn't happen, man. It would have been a Battle of Manchester. It would have been a huge fight, but I'm going to let you guys decide in the comments who you think wins this one. Who does win this and why? This week's Mythical Monday matchup between Anthony CROLLA and Terry Flanagan. Anthony CROLLA has since retired. Terry Flanagan, I believe, I don't know if he's retired or not. I don't think he has, but well, no, he hasn't fought for a couple of years, I'm sure. So he's probably just not announced his retirement, or he's been very inactive anyway. But yeah, let me know what you guys think anyway in the comment section below. Who wins this fight and why? Don't forget to drop any recommendations for any Mythical Monday matchups that you'd like me to do in the future. And for now, guys, I'll catch you on the next video.